This is terrible too, dude. We're seeing more and more of this stuff. More and more American companies voluntarily just bowing down to the Chinese communists. Dude, we're in such a bad spot, man. We are in such a bad spot. We really need to make some major changes with our China policy. This story about Bloomberg News firing its own reporter for exposing corruption between the Chinese communists. We look back to what happened with the NBA and what they bowed down to Chinese communist pressure. American Airlines bowing down to Chinese communist pressure to change the name of maps and not have Taiwan on it. Blizzard, the video game, bowing down to China. We're seeing more and more examples of the Chinese dictating and telling American private companies what to do, and then these private companies bowing and doing what they're told by the communists. You combine that with the fact that America's foreign policy on China has completely failed. The entire premise behind opening up to China in the 70s was to make China open up economically, which we thought would lead to political liberalization and the China moving more towards democracy or constitutionalism. Obviously hasn't worked. We're now in a situation where China wields all of its powers in a very draconian and disgusting way to violate all kinds of principles and values that we in the West hold dear, including this shutting down free speech, shutting down open debate, lying, stealing technology, stealing intellectual property, engaging in cyber warfare, engaging in financial warfare, wielding its production of American medicine to force American government and American companies and American politicians to do various things. The Chinese communists are also corrupting our own American politicians. A lot of these American politicians go soft on China once their family members get sweet deals in China. The Chinese communists have corrupted American academics, university professors, and are paying them to steal data and undermine the U.S. and everything. And the Chinese Communist Party is truly one of the most evil, disgusting organizations on earth. And it's no longer okay to do business with them just because we can buy cheap goods from them. I think we need, as American citizens, we need to stop buying stuff from China. We need to change our trade policy towards China. We need to start supporting the Chinese people, the political dissidents, the Uyghurs, all the Chinese people who have had their human rights abused by the communists. And obviously, you look back at something like Tiananmen Square, the Chinese people don't support this government. This government doesn't have the will of the governed, the consent of the governed. They're not a legitimate organization, and I think the United States needs to use every tool at its disposal to reduce the power of the Chinese communists, to expose them, and to basically just destroy the communists, bring them down.